Yo, what's going on, guys? The Kitty G, and I'm back again with another video. Let me just get rid of this right here. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing? This is week 13 predictions. We got Ram here. We got Patrick's in the corner, but he's hiding because he's doing some other things. We got Alan in the house. Neeks is back, and Hussam will be joining in a bit. We got filling in for the resident Chelsea fan will be Ram. He's a Liverpool fan, but you know what? We couldn't find a Chelsea fan that could come in time, even though there's so many of them. Supposedly, we couldn't find one.
Don't ever utter Chelsea with my name next to each other. No, it never works. It never works. It never works.
Chelsea Rams.
No, it don't
You
work.
see?
It sounds disgusting.
There you go.
It sounds.
But yeah, how's everyone doing this week? Everyone's doing well. As you guys can tell, it's a little bit of different scenery for me. I got seagulls in the background. I'm in Istanbul right now, so it's a little different. But yeah, what have you guys been up to?
Well, we're through to the next round of Champions League, so I'm all right. Anything else that happened before that, I don't know. I can't speak on. My week started on Tuesday.
There you go.
Alan?
Alan?
My week started good with the win against Leeds, but we're currently 1-0 down to Mura and down to 10 men, so it's gone pretty tits up, to be fair. So, yeah.
Who got sent off this time?
Sessegnon. 2 yellow cards in the first half.
Who?
Ryan Sessegnon.
Oh, Ryan Sessegnon. I thought it was
Yeah, the Fulham
Steven
kid, right?
Sessegnon. How old is he? 45.
Exactly. We ain't hiring geriatrics to play
I
on the
thought
pitch.
his little brother, Ryan Sessegnon's little brother. I thought it was Steven.
Nah,
Okay.
nah.
Yo, Patrick must be loving life, beating PSG, beating one of the biggest teams in the world right now. with
Easy
the
work,
best
man.
talent.
It was easy work, man. People should stop doubting our team. Easy work. I'm just happy that we got those frauds and put them in their place. The PSG fans were yapping too much even after the first goal, and they were yapping after that lucky win they had last time after individual brilliance. So this time we put them in their place. PSG has only beaten Man City once since 2016. So, you know, we're all good. We move on. And we qualified for the group easily. We didn't panic, didn't sweat. We didn't require an icon to win us to get us to the next stage. So we're all good, man. We're all good.
You literally have an icon in Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
You did all you could to get him, so you required him to get you through to the next stage. I mean, you can't win it, but yeah, through to the next stage. Yeah.
Patrick, was there enough fans in the stadium this time to witness it? Was there enough fans in the stadium?
Yeah, by the way,
were.
Alan, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that question. It's good you've said that. Amazingly, we sold out at the point where the parking space was also sold out, so you couldn't park anywhere.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
Oh,
because
why?
the whole UK went to go watch that. It was not filled with City fans. It was filled with football fans. Coming to watch Neymar.
Whether it was filled with seagulls or dinosaurs, we still got the money. So soon.
You probably find more seagull or dinosaur Man City fans than normal people.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ! Don't get me cancelled.
There you go. Okay, so let's get this show started, guys. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna look at last week's fixtures. We're gonna look at what happened last week and some of the results that went through. Like it was just full of stuff. Like Hussam pretty much almost got it spot on. He was too nice. He was too nice to Arsenal. He gave us a goal and gave Liverpool an extra goal. So it was. But yeah, that was crazy. I ended up getting 4 points. Patrick got 4 points. Hussam after VR check actually got 7. But on here it says 9. Alan got 7 points. Pretty good week for Alan. As you can tell, Mojo is still in first place with 6 points, and Neeks came in with 5 points this past week. As you guys can see right there, Leicester 3-0 thrumming from Chelsea. Aston Villa, new manager bounce 2-0. Burnley 3-3 draw. Who would have thought that? 3-3 draw for Newcastle Brentford. Norwich won with another new manager bounce. Watford beat Manchester United and got Oli sacked. So. You know,
I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Who forged these results? I don't remember Watford winning anything.
VAR. Needs pulling a memento right. Needs pulling a memento right now. I forgot. I've lost all memory of everything. I can't.
Listen,
As I said,
you
my
guys
week
got
started on
lucky.
Tuesday,
You
so-
guys
Nate.
got lucky that Oli got sacked because that game is now in the mud and no one ever remembers that game. Wolves beat West Ham. Wasn't spoken about much. West Ham really dropped the ball there. Obviously, Arsenal got smashed by Liverpool. And you were drumming at Anfield. Man City beat Everton convincingly, and Spurs came back to get a 2-1 victory against Leeds. And it was like, you know what? And it was like, Alan, you know what I've noticed about Alan? He knows his team. Every time he does a prediction on his team, it tends to go more or less correct.
Now
Can I-
there's Igao tax on that because I've got them to win this week. Now they're going to lose because of Igao talking.
Can I just say, last week in the group, when everyone put their predictions in, and the guy was like, "Damn, all you lot writing off Arsenal." My friend, like you thought you were gonna go to Anfield and get something. You were lucky to leave there with nil. You were lucky to leave there with nil.
Can we before we move on, Igao, can we also? I know I'm at the bottom of the table, but can we also just give credit to my masterclasses? Liverpool, I said West Ham are gonna pump Liverpool. It happened. Watford are gonna pump Man United. It happened. And just unfortunately, I think I get too excited with some of the predictions, but I keep getting these predictions right. Some of these fishy ones. So
I think it's pure luck, bro. It's pure luck.
it's not, man. I knew. Look, do you know why I knew Watford would beat Man United? I saw the Watford game before, and look at Man United. That the passion is gone. I was like, Watford are gonna ride these guys. They did.
Nah,
Anyway.
it's luck and coincidence are two very powerful.
Listen, I'll say this. Patrick, I owe you an apology for the Bernardo Silva take that I had at the beginning of the season. I put my hand up. Should have never compared him to James Maddison. Silly comparison in the first place. And to say that I wanted Maddison over him because of the positions that Maddison can play on the pitch is actually even more ridiculous. So yeah, looking back at that was a definite error on my part. But yeah,
was it Alan who was backing me up? Was it you, Alan, who backed me up? Who backed me up? Someone was.
It was Mo.
It was Mo who backed me up.
I think Bernardo Silva was a great player.
But I'm surprised, Patrick, that City were even considering selling him this summer.
Yeah.
No, they didn't consider. He was forcing it. He told his agent to. No, yeah, but if the player says he wants to leave, what else can we do?
Oh, you tell him you're going to be a
Okay.
big part, and you lie to his face.
You do a Daniel Levy. You're not for sale at any price.
But the thing
Get
is,
shackles back on that boy.
the thing is, this season, like in your treble, your domestic treble winning season, he was the player of the year, I believe. Your fans player of the year anyway. But last season he didn't really feature as much, or maybe even the last couple of years. I don't know what really happened since that.
It was a
player of the year
2019-20 season. He dropped off a cliff.
Okay, yeah, 29-20.
Yeah, but he didn't play. You can say off a cliff. He didn't play. It looks like Pep just left him on the bench.
Yeah, but there must be a reason for that because he went from your fans player of the year to bench, and I'm just like, whoa, what's happened there? It was strange, but he's a good player, no doubt. No
There
doubt.
you go. Okay, so people in the comment section, let us know what you guys thought about last week's results. Honestly, Patrick, you're gonna need something special to get yourself out of that bottom, because you've been stinking it up. Even though you're getting some good results, you're stinking it up, man.
That's coming from Miguel. What an insult!
You as somebody who was thinking it up since the beginning, you have to give me courage and say, look, there's light at the end of the tunnel, Patrick. You're gonna make it. Do you know that my downfall is agendas? I have been putting results based on agendas. I hate Liverpool. If you've noticed, I'm always against Liverpool, regardless. And there's just this hate. I don't know. I just hate them. I hate the fan base. I hate everybody. Liverpool. Simple.
Why? What? There's no rivalry between City and Liverpool.
There's no rivalry between Liverpool and Chelsea, but you guys try to invent one.
I mean, there was since the Mourinho, Rafa Benitez.
Look at you changing the goalpost.
Liverpool fans are the number one fan base who try to create rivalries with people. Let's be honest, because your local derby's trash. Manchester United derby. Local derby's trash. Manchester United derby for years you guys have been getting slapped, and just over the past couple of years you've been good, and now everyone's your rivals.
Liverpool want to feel like the most hated club in the league, so they create rivalries everywhere.
I mean, there's only one rivalry in England, which is Liverpool United. Everyone
shut
else,
up.
yes, it is.
Tottenham Arsenal. Tottenham Arsenal.
No, it's not. It is
Yeah,
not.
Tottenham and Arsenal is one of the most hated rivalries. It is. Liverpool, Man United.
Listen,
I'm not saying it isn't.
every fan base has rivalries except for Chelsea. Chelsea's rivals are Fulham, so it's like it doesn't really run. But yeah, let's get into Manchester United. They got slapped and Oli got sacked and ended up getting Ralf Rangnick. So they went from Oli to Ralf. Ralf is at the wheel
via Carrick.
Via Carrick in the intermediate.
It might not be good for some of your players.
So Neeks is dancing.
Neeks is me.
At his CV.
Neeks is me, but 2 weeks later, because I was annoyed when we got slapped by Man United and we then lost Nuno, who was a horrific manager, to get somebody good in. And now they've got Watford, lost Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and got Ralf Rangnick. So he's me just 2 weeks later.
Okay, so Neeks, since we did this when you lost last time, now that you got your manager in, talk to us, bro. How you feeling?
First and foremost, I have to say it's not official yet. You can't ever get too excited when it comes to anything to do with the Glazers. However, if it does go through like it looks like it will, you have to give credit to the decision makers. Whoever consulted, whether it be Ed Woodward, Joe Glazer, John Murtaugh, who's currently the sporting director, Darren Fletcher, who's currently the technical director. Between them, they have come to, I would say, a good decision. A good decision because not only is he coming as an interim, and for me, he's a competent manager. I'm not saying he's world-class or anything like that, but he's a competent manager with a very good squad on his hands at Manchester United, which means that we'll get top four. I think we get top four. Whoever we got in at this stage, we're out of the title race anyway. So getting into the top four was the next expectation. We're still in, 2 cup competitions, Champions League and the FA Cup, so we'll see what can happen there. I would love to win a trophy. But the more important thing and the more optimistic thing for me is the fact that he's getting the interim role for 6 months and then 2 years consultancy from a sporting technical director role. And I think that combined with the interim is what I'm most excited about, because it means after the 6 months, him assessing the squad, assessing the club as a whole, recruitment, coaches, etc., he can go and pinpoint, well, this is the kind of manager you should go and get. These are the players that you should be recruiting. And he'll be doing that for the next 2 years. And if he leaves after 2 years, the people that's in place in the moment, Darren Fletcher, John Murtaugh, should be 2 years better off, more experience, learning from someone with his experience. Or if he replaces John Murtaugh, for example, as a sporting director, then I'm happy with that as well. The way that he does play, his philosophy that we see, he gave birth to Klopp. He gave birth to Tuchel. Who else did he give birth to? There's one other person he given birth to.
Nagelsmann.
Nagelsmann, that's the one. He's given birth, in 2021, where men can give birth. He has given birth to 3 different top managers in the world.
Them kind of work, bro. You don't want to be doing that, bro.
I'm just saying, apparently men can give birth, and he's given birth to 3 man. But
there you go.
Based on his philosophy, I'm optimistic about the person, the manager we getting after him.
Yeah,
Ten Hag seems like a seamless transition.
Well, isn't he the person that had the network or to put in place for Leipzig and Salzburg? So he was the sporting director for the Red Bull Group, which covered both Salzburg and Leipzig. Then when Leipzig sat their manager, I can't remember who it was, he went in there as an interim. I think he'd been an interim there twice, if I'm correct. And then became the director of Leipzig alone after when the manager came in. So, yeah, I mean, this 6 month period, I think, as I said, we just need a competent manager, a competent coach, and get these boys playing proper football again, man.
Okay, so let's just go around. Ram, are you concerned? Are you now worried, or you still think it's Manchester United? You're not that worried right now?
Obviously, I'm a little bit worried because Ralf Rangnick is a very good coach. One question I've got to ask Neeks here is, do you expect Ronaldo to buy in to Ralf Rangnick's demands as a coach, because he's a very demanding coach. He demands a lot.
I expect to see Ralf Rangnick pressing more than Ronaldo in the next 6 months. Ronaldo's not pressing for no. No, I mean, yeah, he probably want his whole team to press, but the reality is this is the team you've got. We're not going to make wholesale changes in January. We're not going to make, I don't think, a wholesale changes in the summer, obviously, when he moves into a consultancy role. But I think a competent manager can make the team work around Ronaldo. If you've got 10 man pressing and a goal scorer uncomparable to anyone else in the world, how can you shouldn't fail with that. I'm not going to say how can you fail, because Solskjaer was failing, but you shouldn't fail with that. So yeah, Ronaldo might not press, but just be in the position, block the passing lanes, face the ball, and nothing will be all right.
The whole point of gegenpressing is to defend from the front, and that starts off with your striker. Surely,
yeah, I hear you, but what's the option? Okay, we go gegenpressing with Martial, and then we miss every chance that we got. So we can't have it always. The team is
Martial even gegenpress.
I'm just saying, this is a team he's got. It's 6 months. It's not like he's doing a Klopp where he's come in and he's going to build his whole team in his image. That's not the case. So he's going to have to make it work over the next 6 months. Yeah. And I think he can do that.
Yeah.
So they're just going to be Vibes FC now.
All right, let's just go to Patrick quickly. Yo, Patrick, man said Ten Hag. I'm hearing City fans saying Ten Hag is Pep's replacement when he.
No, man, Rodgers is Pep's replacement.
No, don't you dare! Don't you mention that fraud anyway.
Nuno. You can have Nuno.
Nah, look, man. Okay, look, man. For me, Ten Hag would be somebody ideal to get to Man City, just because they're both students of the same guy. Is it John Clough? But look, for me, I'm not worried about Man United. Especially with the team they have. There's a lot of change that's required in that team. But look, I've always said it myself. I'm gonna just contradict myself. I think Fred under another coach can look amazing. So let's just see what this guy does. But I still think it's United. The issue is not at the pitch. I think it's beyond the pitch. So everybody, even Nick's, just say that this guy is coming in to do his coaching. After that, he's going to become the sports director. Then he's going to fix things up. Let's look at the teams he was in before, like the Red Bull teams. There's a lot of stars. Haaland came from that sort of thing, I think so. Also sort of department or teams that network with Red Bull. So I think this guy will bring good things. But let's not forget that the issue is deeper. Look at Moyes. He was abused at United and called a fraud, but now Moyes is actually fighting for top 4. So let's just see what happens. All the best, though. All the best for the neighbors. All the best.
Okay, Alan. Let's see what Alan's saying on this. Alan, you've been through manager issues the past couple of weeks. How do you feel?
A lot of managers.
Indeed. So
I have a question. What's worse? Manchester United's managerial search midweek or Tottenham's managerial search in the summer?
Well, the Tottenham one in the summer, because it was musical chairs, wasn't it? It was like somebody was in the chair, somebody was in this hot seat, and then a day later somebody else was in. So yeah, it was worse for us. But obviously, with Conte in and bringing in who he might bring in January, I was confident we could challenge for top 4. I'm less confident now because Man United will be back there. Rangnick will get pressing. He'll get him playing good football. We'll get him further up the pitch. So, can they play that way? Remains to be seen. But if they can play that way with the players they've got, then they're going to probably be favourites for the top 4 again, whereas they weren't a couple of weeks back. So I'm worried about that. You should be crapping yourself, Agal, because Spurs doing better, Man United doing better. You're going back down to 8, aren't you? With Arsenal?
Yeah.
Honestly, let me just respond to this comment. No, I did not eat turkey while I'm in Turkey. No. Right? Second of all, am I worried? Yes, I am worried. But the reason why I'm worried is because I can see what he could do as a DOF, and I think that is more evident that Manchester United could be running in the right direction. And a Manchester United running in the right direction with the right management, the right people in charge, is a scary sight for not just Arsenal, but for every top club in the Premier League and majority of clubs in world football. Because if they start recruiting properly and they don't overspend on players and they're attracting the right pieces, then that just means less of the money going down to the Leicesters for 80 million for Maguire and stuff like that, and everyone's going to start losing out. And Manchester United is going to start winning, and we're going to be in trouble because if they start winning, they have the financial clout to sustain their success, unlike Liverpool, unlike certain clubs.
What's that pose about?
You really want to drag our name into it? Really?
No, it's just the reality of the situation. If you guys lose Mo Salah or something like that, you don't have the clout to replace him. Where Manchester United, if they recruit properly, and get like somebody like a Mo Salah, they could then replace him quite easier. But yeah, I'm just saying.
I mean, we could
cheap shot there, but yeah, well, there you go. Hey, someone's gonna get Haaland. We don't know who's gonna be, but all I know is because Chelsea got Lukaku, it's not them. So I'm happy about that.
I don't think
Ralf Rangnick will get Haaland.
Oh, really?
No, you're not getting Haaland. You have Ronaldo. You're not getting Rangnick. You're not getting Haaland. You already have Rangnick. What am I talking about? But yeah, let's get into these predictions, guys. But before we go any further, guys in the comment section, big up to you guys. We do this for you. Let's see what some of you guys are talking about. First of all, my guy was on to me saying, how did you compare? Yeah, bro, silly comparison, bro. At the time, we were in for James Maddison, and I was fully on the James Maddison hype. That's what happened there. Conte, what is going bald again?
Yeah, he was bald as a player, weren't he? He had a hair transplant. So yeah.
Yeah, there you go. People told me while I'm in Turkey I should get one done, but we'll talk about that another day. But yeah, let's get the show going, man. Arsenal, Newcastle. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If we lose to Newcastle, we're absolute joke. Newcastle haven't won a game this whole season, and there's no way.
Wait, haven't won one?
We usually slap Newcastle every single year. They haven't won one game this season, bro.
Yeah, they haven't won in the league.
Have Norwich won?
That's cap. Yeah, Norwich, they won last game.
Norwich have won a couple games this season.
Nah, that's cap. Newcastle
have 6 draws, 6 losses, 0 wins in 12 games played.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
So, although I've gone for an Arsenal 3-1 for the points, I'm hoping that somehow Newcastle get their first win against you. Please.
Oh my god!
Alan, that's bad, Alan.
I'd come
for
you.
You have to be a next level of crap to not win a game.
Wait, Norwich got 2 wins.
Yeah, last week and I think the week before.
And thingy. They beat Southampton.
Yeah, it's crazy,
I've been tuned out since Man United's been crap.
Sorry.
Wait a minute. Is this the same Newcastle that's the richest club right now, as they say?
Yeah,
but they haven't used
the richest club in the world right now.
It doesn't matter, Alan. As soon as you give yourself that level, we'll give it to you, even if you haven't bought anybody.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, big up Joe Boy CFC. He says Thomas Tuchel did not want Haaland, so anything can happen. Football. Big up the panel. Arsenal 2-0 win. Yep, that's what I went with this week. I went with the 2-0 win. I think Newcastle are absolute dog shit. And sorry to Kendall and all the Newcastle fans, but this season you guys have been terrible. And a new manager change. I don't think the new manager bounce is coming anytime soon. You need new players.
Is Eddie Howe going to be on the touchline, or has he still got COVID?
I think he's got COVID.
I don't know what's going to happen. I hope he's not on the touchline because the new manager bounce and inspiration could get them a result. But the best they're going to get is a draw. I don't see them winning this game. I went for a 2-0 just to let you guys know what other guys went with. I think Mo also went with the Arsenal win, surprisingly. He went with a 2-1 Arsenal win. Oh, what the hell? I went with 2-1 Arsenal. Oh, okay.
You can change it.
I thought I went 2-0.
Just state it clearly.
Yeah. Don't do none of this Hussam business. Make sure you state it clearly.
I will stick with my original point 2-0 and change it on the board. So I've gone 2-0 Arsenal against Newcastle. What are you going with, Alan?
The last time I came on here, Egal changed his prediction. I swear, and it's happening again. I'm very disappointed, Egal. Very disappointed.
So.
To be fair, I didn't look at what I wrote down. I just said it. I thought I said 2-0. But yeah, Alan, what'd you go with?
I went with 3-1 to Arsenal. I think you'll concede. And I think it'll be a comfortable win, though. Arsenal's level is beating teams like Newcastle quite convincingly when it comes up against the big teams getting slapped about.
Yeah.
So that's where your level's at. Yeah.
Okay. I'm setting myself up here for failure, aren't I? Neeks, what are you going for?
I've gone 3-1 Arsenal as well. You're at home. Should be a comfortable. I mean, I was tempted to go 3-0, but you know, Arsenal they tend to turn up as Arsenal sometimes. I think you might have a little moment where you give the ball away or something like that and they score. But yeah, if you don't win this game, I mean, I don't think you're getting top 4 anyway. But you were convinced that you were. I mean, at one point, I'm sure someone was saying like Arsenal are now bigger favorite top 4 than Man United. Now, I don't think it's a top. I don't think it's a title. I know they said they got potential title winning defense, but they spoke about top 4.
Oh, sorry.
No. Hey, Gal last week said that they're in the title race last week.
No, I said if we beat Liverpool, hypothetically, we are in the mix.
What happened, Gal? What happened?
Okay. Yeah, we got Pep. Yeah.
What's all these comments you're putting into the chat?
No, that's me. That I'm putting your predictions in there.
Oh, I thought you were changing your score.
Hey, Gal, quick question. What happened to your title winning defense last week? You said you had a title winning defense.
We faced one of the best teams in the
No,
the
don't
league.
do that, Gal. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We got a humbling. But Patrick, this is not about Arsenal Liverpool. This is now about Arsenal Newcastle. Patrick, what's your prediction for Arsenal Newcastle?
I love how he just switches it.
Yeah, it's going to be 2-1. You guys are going to win. I was thinking to go Newcastle, but I thought about my how I'm doing on the table, so I dropped my agenda. So it's 2-1 to Arsenal. but saying this, you'll find after I have been an honest man, then Newcastle just play you off the park and win, and I'll be hurt. That'll be painful.
If Newcastle do beat you, I'm coming for you, Miguel. I am coming for you.
Sean said if we win, what? If we win, Tottenham lose, we're happy. So if you win and we lose, yeah.
Who's Spurs playing?
There you go.
We're away to Burnley.
We'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, Ram, since you have no invested interest in getting the 3 points, what is your prediction?
Hey, I may have a vested interest, but my prediction is I'm going to go with the same with Pat. It'll be a 2-1 win to Arsenal. I think Newcastle put up a fight, but Arsenal will show them their class, and win.
There you go. Okay, so we keep it moving. We keep it moving. Brentford, Everton. Guys, let me tell you guys, Brentford, Everton, I have absolutely lost my mind. And guess what? Mojo also has gone with the same prediction as me. Me and Mojo have both gone for Brentford. Brentford have been one of the most unluckiest teams this season when it comes to shots hitting the post. They've hit the post more than any other team in the league. And one individual player, his name starts with M, Mombuebo or something like that. He's hit the post more times than not scored than any player in Premier League history.
Sorry, Gal, what's his name?
How do you say his name? Is it Mombuebo? Why are you laughing?
Because I don't know how you butchered his name. Mbuemo.
Yeah.
Mbuemo.
Yeah.
We are going to close.
When you close it?
After 20 minutes.
Don't worry. I'll be done soon. Okay. Continue. What are you saying? So yeah, I lost track where we were. Okay, Brentford. I went 2-1 Brentford. Mojo went 2-1 Brentford. Ram, what are you going with?
Not applicable. I don't know. I actually don't. This is the only time I don't know what the score will be. I really don't know. They're both dead. And they're
just
both
have a guess. Screw it. Just have a guess.
4-4. 4-4 draw.
4-4 Brentford.
This is what happens when you get beginners on. Patrick, go ahead.
Beginners?
What the fuck have you been smoking, Ram?
Look, man, I think Brentford's magic is done, so I'm going with Everton 2-0.
2-0. Alan?
I went 2-1 Brentford. It's at home. They do well at home. They tend to get spanked away or not perform as well away from home. So I think they'll beat Everton. They've still got quite a few people out as well, Everton. So, yeah, I think Brentford will win.
Didn't Brentford lose their last home game to Norwich?
No, that was
who invited Neeks back? What?
Oh yeah, it was
one result.
What'd you go
One
with?
result.
I went with Desmond.
And
2-2.
love a Desmond.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought Everton's crap, Brentford's crap. Yeah,
it could be 4-4.
Patrick's the only crazy one that's gone for Everton win.
That's why I'm at the bottom, Miguel. That's why I'm at the bottom. Is this crazy predictions? That's why I'm at the bottom.
There you go. There you go. So just to let you guys know, for Brighton Leeds next, my guy Mo has gone with a 1-1 draw. He's gone with a 1-1 draw for that. I personally am gonna go with a 2-1 Brighton win. In my opinion, I think Brighton just have too much for Leeds, and Leeds are currently injury-ridden. It's crazy, right? Sean's saying Tottenham are down to 10 men. Yes, Sean, we already know that. Silly mistake from young Sessegnon, getting him a red card. Crazy.
Is it Steve Sessegnon or Ryan Sessegnon this time? Do you know?
Whichever Sessegnon it is. Let's just stay away from calling people geriatrics. Continue. Neeks, what are you going with?
2-1. I went 2-1 Brighton as well. Yeah, Leeds are. I don't know if Rafinha's even back because he was out of the last game.
I don't think he is.
Bamford's still out.
I need to get him out of my fantasy team.
I need to make some. I got some big moves to make this week. It's important actually. But Dan James, obviously he's scoring now, so you know they got a chance. The mighty Dan James, ex-Man United legend. But I'll go Brighton 2-1.
Okay. What about you, Pat?
United's been.
I went for Leeds United, man. I think Leeds United went lucky in the last game. So again, that's why I'm at the bottom.
This is what happens. Either you catch up this week from these swing results, or you stay at the bottom even worse.
Yeah, but somebody has to do it, Gal. You went above now, so somebody has to take your spot and do it, and be the guy who stinks the table.
There you go. Okay, what about you, Alan? What are you going with? You're going with similar score to me and Neeks, 2-1. Am I right?
2-1 Brighton. So Leeds. I like Leeds' young striker, the one that gave us a bit of a problem last week. He's quite good. I think they'll cause problems, Leeds, but Brighton will have too much for him, whereas we made it hard and difficult for ourselves in the first half against them. Finger up. Yes, Neeks?
Spurs are losing 2-1.
Is it?
94th minute.
I just saw full-time 1-1 in the chats. I don't know. We'll see.
We don't know what's going on. Someone's saying
I know what's going on. It's 2-1.
3-2 Brighton. It's 2-1, okay. Let's keep it moving.
Shut your mouth, Neeks.
I'm gonna go to you, Ram, and I want you to start off knowing that Spurs just lost. Right, we're gonna end this Brighton Leeds game off. Give us your prediction for that, and let's go into the Burnley Spurs. What are you saying, Burnley Spurs?
2-1 win Spurs.
2-1 win for Spurs.
Yeah, I think they got too much quality.
And what was your Brighton Leeds result, by the way?
Again, the same with Neeks and yourself. 2-1 Brighton.
Okay.
I'm Alan.
So you said 2-1 Spurs. Okay. Alan has completely left the screen because he knows his team's in the mud. Alan,
it's only the Conference League. It's only the Conference League. It's fine. We're coming for the Premier League title. It's fine.
Okay. Just to let you know, Mojo has picked Spurs to win 2-0. He has confidence in you guys against Burnley. But you give me your result because it tends to go your way.
I'm debating it now after that performance. I'll go with a 3-1 win Spurs. So
3-1 win Spurs.
But Burnley do tend to make it difficult for us. Yeah. Oh, thanks,
I back you 3-1, and you know why I back you? Not because of Harry Kane, because I feel like Son is needing this kind of performance, and he tends to go mad against Burnley. So Son is gonna slap up Burnley. I'm gonna get him in my fantasy team somehow sooner or later. But Son's gonna slap Burnley.
When will Harry Kane start scoring? Because
in the Premier League, never. He can go in January.
So he's in my fantasy team.
Yeah, take him out. You're just wasting time having him in there.
Neeks, what are you going with?
I went 2-1 Spurs.
And Patrick?
Yeah, 2-1.
I went 3-0 Spurs. I think Spurs are going to rise this weekend, and Conte will implant his name again, assert himself as one of the best in the game. So 3-0. Burnley have to go down, but fortunately they're surviving again.
I've always liked Patrick.
This is why we love Sean. Sean comes in with the smoke and he's like 3-0 Burnley. Let's go. If that happens, Tottenham officially are getting battered everywhere they go. But yeah, they technically are right now. Are they?
Didn't you get battered last week? Didn't you get battered when you went to Liverpool?
Yeah, these things happen to us. But for you, it's been happening week in, week out. It's a rare occurrence for us. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, bro, this is like tradition for you now. We just whenever you come to Anfield, we slap you. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wherever Tottenham go, anywhere in the league, it doesn't matter. They could go versus Vitesse and they get slapped. It's crazy.
Yeah. But Vitesse aren't in the Premier League, so we'll get that out of the way.
Listen, I'll tell you this right now: if Arsenal were in the Conference
said last week, at Anfield, you're just Liverpool's side chick. You just take.
If Arsenal were in the Conference League, we would not lose a game.
I would say something worse, Alan. I would say something worse. I don't even think it's a side chick. It's something
let's keep
worse.
It moving. Okay, yo, Neeks, big game of the weekend. Does Manchester United get a new or interim manager bounce with the new signing of Ralf Rangnick, character at the wheel? The everyone's loving life. I heard Johnny saying Manchester United are back. I heard Terry saying stuff like, "Be fearful of the of Manchester United with the structure." I heard people saying they should be very, very worried about Manchester United's hopes of getting back into the top 4 race a couple of weeks ago. Now people are saying you're solidifying this with the new manager. Can the Chelsea game be the game where you guys pick up a result to get you back on track?
Well, unfortunately, Rangnick won't be there for the Chelsea game. He hasn't got a work permit. So, if he was there, we're definitely winning that game like 5-0 easily. But he's not going to be there, so I have to, temper my expectations. We actually never lost to Chelsea. We never lost to Chelsea in the league under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I mean, so if we had kept him, then again, easy win for us against Chelsea. But again, he's gone, so I have to temper my expectations. Michael Carrick, he was a part of the mess. He was a part of the mess while we're in the situation we're in now. So I can't see there being much of a bounce. I don't usually go against my team. I haven't backed against my team once this year, other than draws, other than wins. But the way that Chelsea are playing and Stamford Bridge, I mean, even in our best days on the Fergie, we used to struggle at Stamford Bridge. I can't see us getting anything whatsoever. If we get a goal, we've done well. I'm going 2-1 Chelsea.
Sean's coming with smoke. Man said 5-0 Chelsea. Patrick, what are you going for? Manchester United versus Chelsea.
I think people don't understand that after Ole has left, these players want to prove something. They want to prove to people that it's not us. So I went for a draw, 1-1. I'm still not sold on Chelsea. That football is not all that convincing. I know they beat Juventus, but I have watched other games because I like watching people who who are close to City. I was also watching Liverpool. Chelsea seem like they're just like the luckiest team ever. And I hate saying this because we used to say this about Leicester, they won it. We were saying this about Liverpool at one time they won it. But I have a feeling that Man United.
No.
Okay. I went a bit far. I'm sorry, I went a bit far. Okay, let's just say this. I have this other feeling that Man United are not just going to lay down for Chelsea. And I hope you don't do next, because if you disappoint me, this is on you next.
I hope we spank Chelsea. I hope we spank them. I hate Chelsea.
More than Liverpool?
No.
Okay, Alan, you go next.
Thank you as
well. So I went 2-0 Chelsea. I think Man United will be better in the game, but I think Chelsea will just have too much for them. They're well drilled. After making Juventus take 4, they're going to just give Man United 2 and be done with it.
You know what it is? I don't even hate Chelsea, I hate Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
With Liverpool,
I echo that.
I hate everything. I hate the city. I hate everything to do with Liverpool. The only thing good about Liverpool is their chips and gravy. That's it.
Oh, I think you're going to say the Beatles.
All right, Ram, you go ahead.
Jackson 5 is greater than the Beatles, isn't it? What can I say?
Ram, can you go ahead?
I think it's going to be, I'm so sorry, Neeks. I think it's going to be a 2-0 win to Chelsea. They are one of the best teams in the world. They have to own that tag. I don't want to hear none of this Anthony Taylor paranoia FC nonsense that they come up with. I think it's going to be a convincing win. Like Neek said, Ralf Rangnick won't be manager yet. So it will be a standard situation for one of the best teams in the world. A standard win.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop the Villa hate. 2-1 Villa against Crystal Palace. They're gonna get a manager bound, second win on the row.
Wow. Miguel, positive for Aston Villa.
That's Nice. What are you saying?
I mean, I forgot they had Steven Gerrard. Even more reason for me to want them to lose. I'm gonna go with a Palace 2-1. You know what? Benteke is on fire. I don't know what. Listen, they need to check them for drugs or something because Vieira's put something in his water. This man's on fire. They got him doing the bloody LeBron James celebration like he's the actual goat out here. It's actually pissing me off. Like, relax, knee slide or just point to the air or something. Man's doing the little. No, who are you? You're Benteke. You are not the GOAT. But he's on fire. He's on fire. So I got to give him credit at home. I give him 2-1 Crystal Palace.
Benteke has more 13-goal seasons than Didier Drogba in the Premier League. Just saying.
13. When did 13 become the barometer?
Anyways, Alan, go ahead.
I went 2-1 Villa. I think the new manager bounce will continue. Palace is a very weird team to predict for, and Villa, I think, it's just coming good under Gerrard. I think he's a decent manager, Gerrard. So yeah, 2-1.
You're not gonna say nothing, you go.
I was not gonna say anything. I was like,
you know what it is? Alan's just copying my results. I see how it is. Anyways, go ahead, Patrick.
Copied you, Miguel. You're below me. Why would I copy you?
Look, a lot of people did not want Gerrard to succeed, but looks like he's actually a serious manager. It does look like he's destined to go for that Liverpool job one day. So look, I think it's going to be a very tight game, and both Gerrard and Patrick Vieira, who used to be my favorite player, by the way, even though I'm a Man City fan, but I used to love him, legend. I think both of them are going to cancel each other out. It's going to be an intense game. I think it's going to be 1-1.
Everybody.
Did you predict?
Ram, can you go ahead? Because I'm having trouble because there's music playing in the background. I don't want to keep my thing on mute.
all right, okay. We'll do like a cyclic thing then. My prediction, I'm obviously going to go for a Villa win because it's Stevie G. Stevie G, one of the greatest midfielders of all time and soon to be one of the greatest managers of all time in the next 20 years.
Shameless.
It'll be a 2-0 win. And I'm going to be even more shameless. Matty Cash is going to get a goal, of course. A standing Matty Cash goal and a Matty Cash assist.
It's just good to see that Steven Gerrard has stopped Aston Villa slipping down the table.
No, wait, no.
Let me just move this on to Leicester. Leicester are shit.
Deal with that spam in the chat.
Can you guys take away Leicester Watford? I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, I'll go first. Leicester, Watford. I've gone with 1-1. There's definitely a manager bounce at Watford. That's the only reason they beat us. Nothing to do with how bad we were. But I know Ranieri's done his bit. He's obviously 4-1 against us. I think they won their first game as well, wasn't it?
They beat Everton 5-2, didn't they?
Yeah, they beat 5-2. So, I mean, he's definitely allowing them to go forward. I know he wants more clean sheets. He gives out pizzas if they get clean sheets. That's what he did with Leicester back in the days when they won the league. So yeah, Watford, I think they can get something at Leicester. Thank God Brendan Rodgers won't be coming to Manchester United because Leicester are really struggling this season. Battle last week, drew. I think when's the last time they won?
Against
Brentford. Because it probably was. No, October against Brentford is the last time they won inside 90 minutes anyway in any competition. So, yeah, they're not playing very well. I'm going to go, with a 1-1 draw.
Alan, do you want to go next?
Yeah, I've gone 2-0 Leicester. I think after a good result against you guys, normally Watford tend to, not back up a good result with another good result. So I think Leicester will just be too much for them at home.
I'll just give my prediction then and go. I think I was going to go for a Watford win. I've not been impressed with Leicester at all. I did say it might happen. There was a possibility that they might drop off the way they did. Doing it one season where they bottled the Champions League places, doing it a second season, I didn't think they're going to come back. So I wasn't really. I would say I'm a little bit surprised the manner they've fallen off, but I expected them to fall off and not challenge for Champions League. So I think it's going to continue, and I think it's going to be a Watford 2-0 win.
Conte lost some great work.
Yeah, let me just tell you, I generally don't think Leicester are that good this season. They're going to lose to Watford 2-1. I'm telling you right now, remember this.
Igal, I just want to double check. Are you going to change your prediction? Because in the group you put Leicester winning 2-1. So you need to, maybe that was an error on your part, but you need to change it somewhere.
I swear to God, Nix, he's doing this when I'm on stream. Every other stream, he's fine. But when I'm on stream, he always changes his prediction.
Igal, was that your facial expression while watching Liverpool batter Arsenal?
That was his facial. It was the facial expression where Jota ran through his entire defense and floored Ramsdale and put it in the open net. That was his expression.
Beautiful segue onto Liverpool as Igal changes his prediction once again. Liverpool versus Southampton. I mean, I think everyone's going to go with a Liverpool win, surely.
I think
3-0.
Yeah, I went 3-0 Liverpool just because, Liverpool are just going to batter Southampton. I think Patrick went for a 2-2.
Of course he did. Why am I not surprised?
He went for a naughty little Desmond.
No. Patrick's gone 3-1.
Oh, somebody did go 2-2. Or was it Mo?
Patrick went 3-1. Mo went 2-2.
Oh, I knew someone had that as a shock result.
Mo went 2-2.
That's just hate against Liverpool.
3-1.
No, 2-2. Southampton, Liverpool.
Who, Pat?
No, Pat went 3-1 to Liverpool. Mo went 2-2.
That's a surprise. Normally you get us to lose or draw. I'm surprised.
There's no reason why Liverpool shouldn't be winning this game. I think it's easy, comfortable.
But then everyone did say that about Brighton, didn't they? And you almost lost to Brighton at home.
True. We were dumb that game. I'm going to say it straight up. We were dumb. We were actually stupid. I was the worst performance I've ever seen in the second half. That was the most dumbest performance I've ever seen. They're all dumb. I don't know what they were doing.
Yo, you know what I realized I did? I put in my predictions, and I made other predictions, and then I forgot to add those in. So that's what I did. Two completely different sets of predictions that I made at the same time. Only
a lot of
some
excuses I'm hearing, Igal.
Anyways, listen, I added them in the group.
Southampton lost to Norwich last game. That's all I'm saying.
I put shit. Damn, that is an accurate point. But yeah, I'm gonna
just send it in the group chat after whatever your predictions.
I'm just gonna stick to it.
Just copy Alan's.
I'm just gonna stick to it. 2-1 Watford. I'm gonna go with Watford. Okay. What do you want me to change your prediction to, Patrick?
I don't want to change anything.
You gotta change predictions. Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna
change.
All right.
I'm gonna stick with the original prediction. 2-1 Leicester. Fuck it. 2-1
You
Leicester.
just said Watford.
2-1 Leicester. Final words. 2-1.
Oh my
Leicester.
God. How much flip-flopping is going on here?
And changed it again, then changed it back to the original.
He's just doing this, hoping we don't watch this back and he'll be like, I've got that result right.
2-1 Leicester. Mark my word, I will not change
all I'm saying is, that's what I'm saying. Whatever's in the chat is your final prediction. So if you want to change it, you need to change it in the chat. I'm not going back through these bloody...
I will. That's how I found it, Sam.
That's brilliant. Man City, West Ham. I've actually gone 1-1, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, I've actually
So there you go. 2-1. What 2-1. I put 2-1 and I'm gonna put Iga on there. Iga. There you go. Done. So that's done. So what do we got here? We got a bunch of people making predictions. Anyone making Watford predictions? Why are they still doing Liverpool predictions? I don't know what's going on. Anyways,
because we're doing
what the hell's going on? City, West Ham. Wow.
Yeah, because we're moving
on.
We're moving on.
No, the next game is Liverpool.
We've done that already.
Yeah,
we've done that already.
When did you do that?
Well, we done that
when
when
you were
were
doing
faffing
something.
around. When you were faffing around with your predictions and what you wanted.
Okay, I got a
to get in
3.
trouble,
I got a 3-0. I got a 3-0 Liverpool drumming.
Yeah,
Are you
we
sure?
all got 3-0.
Are you sure on that one?
3-0.
You don't want to change
Liverpool.
it? Okay.
West Ham, Aston Villa. I'm pretty sure I put 2-1 2-1 Man City.
What?
Am I right?
You said West Ham, Aston Villa.
Did I? 2-1 West Ham. Oh, I put 3-1 originally.
You put 3-1 Man City.
But I changed it to 2-1.
You've got 3-1 Man City.
Patrick's got
2-0. And Mo has got 2-1 to West Ham.
Wait.
Okay.
I got as a question.
Thank God Leeds is actually reading out the results here because their gal's taking a piss.
I've got 1-1 Man City, West Ham. I think
this is
change it, man. What's the point?
Listen, I'm rattled with the background noise. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with my first choice, which was 3-1 West Ham. What the hell? 3-1 Man City. 3-1 Man City. God, I'm fucked. 3-1 Manchester City.
Yeah, I think West Ham they had a blip last week against Wolves. I think that was a bad result. They won today.
Yeah.
In the the Europa League even.
Yo, this video is definitely not getting monetized.
Only only Allen's in the Conference League. Wow. I feel like
no one wants to be facing Wi-Fi passwords week in, week out.
But at least we're in Europe.
Why would you do that, girl? Why would you do that? Because
no one wants to face Wi-Fi.
I think West Ham will bounce back, get a draw. Man City, they're playing well, but I think they are still susceptible to. What happened to Alan? What happened to my camera? Man City are still susceptible to the odd poor result because of their striking issue. My camera's gone out of focus, but yeah, I've gone 1-1.
All I'm saying, girl, you like to talk about how they don't want to face Wi-Fi passwords. Even without you not facing Wi-Fi passwords, you still get pammed every year by Liverpool.
Man said, what's happening over there? Okay, listen. I did one set of predictions on my phone, and then I did a second set of predictions on my laptop. The predictions that I did on my laptop and the predictions that I did on my phone are two completely different things. The ones that I did on my laptop, I didn't send into the group. The ones that I did on my phone, I sent into the group. So that's why it's so confusing. Okay? And when I'm saying West Ham, I never picked West Ham to beat City in any of my results. I'm just losing my mind mentioning teams and results that make no sense. You got to make up your mind. I'm sorry, Sean. I am very indecisive today. Anyways, continue.
So for those of us who know our results, I'm going to Man City 2-1. I think West Ham, obviously, shock result last week, losing to Wolves, but I think they'll up a good fight against Man City, but I think Man City will just have a bit too much for them. It's going to be a tight game, though. It's not going to be easy.
Ram, take it away.
The guy getting hot and bothered over there.
Yeah,
Ram,
he's flustered.
Definitely.
I think it's going to be a Man City win. I don't see West Ham going to be doing. I think they're going to be doing something, but if Man City is just too much class in that team, I'll go 3-1 Man City.
This guy saying Iga enjoying the YouTube money over in Turkey. Bro, I have a day job, you know. This YouTube doesn't pay me much. Anyways, let's continue. Finally, everyone said their piece. The last one of the night. Anyone going with the Norwich win? Because I've gone with a 2-1 Wolves.
No, you
I'm
haven't.
going 1-1 draw.
No, you haven't, gal.
Oh, for God's sake.
You're actually taking the piss.
You just sent updated predictions in the group. You've got 1-0 Norwich.
No, because okay, look. This is what I did. I stuck with my original predictions. Everything after Leicester, I stuck with my original predictions. Everything up until Villa was my second predictions. The third
why don't you just send the correct prediction?
I sent the correct one now. The correct one has been sent.
I think I have some.
Listen,
where?
Let me.
The correct one says the last one you sent says Norwich 1-0.
Okay, let me put this in the comment section right now. Okay, these are my predictions for all the games. Okay, I've gone with Arsenal 2-0, Brentford 2-1, Brighton 2-1, Spurs 3-1, Chelsea 3-0, Crystal Palace to lose to Aston Villa 2-1, Leicester to win 2-1 against Watford, Liverpool to win 3-0, and finally City versus West Ham 3-1. And then what was the last thing? Norwich to lose 2-1 to Wolves. What is everyone else going with? Because I got to
bring up the comment below that, please.
Something?
What?
Are you talking about something?
Can you bring the comment below that? A guy making 2 predictions for every game, which is smart.
It's not smart. This is like I swear to God, this is the second. Is when I'm on stream, he does this. He actually does this. He actually I remember specifically when the last time I came on here, he made about 4 or 5 predictions that were just completely different. This guy, I think I have some like voodoo on him. I'm some bad dude that changes his mind every single time.
Yo,
Okay.
Do you want to say hi?
Okay, I can say.
Say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
There you go.
Igal, ask him if he can give some predictions. You know, where he's not flip flopping like you are. Just see if he can predict for you. You might get
you watch football?
Yeah.
What do you think about Arsenal Newcastle?
Arsenal Newcastle.
Yeah, who's gonna win?
Arsenal, of course.
Okay. Then
That's it. You have to go through all of them, Miguel.
Okay. Chelsea, Man City, Chelsea, Manchester United. Who's gonna win?
Chelsea.
Easy for Chelsea.
Easy.
Okay. Spurs.
United is stupid.
Okay. What about Liverpool versus?
Of course, Liverpool.
Okay. Man City, West Ham.
City.
Okay. And then finally, Spurs versus Burnley.
I don't know.
Okay, there you go. There you
Okay.
go.
Never invite him back on.
Do you know who Tottenham are?
Tottenham?
Yeah.
Tottenham, son of bitch, they lost. I bet they lost.
What?
Really, I bet it.
How much?
They lost.
How much did you?
1,000 Turkish lira.
Oh my God! You made the guy lose.
It was last match.
I didn't make
lost.
him lose. It was my team. Didn't have to call him a son of a bitch, though.
They could win 10-0.
What?
That team is nothing. I first time I see that team, which play with Tottenham.
Yeah.
How they lose.
Okay. Big up to you, man. Thank you. You made.
No, not big up. No.
You are working like some betting, right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Hoodie Neeks in the house. Thoughts on Rangnick? If you didn't catch the beginning, my friend, we spoke about that in depth, and Neeks gave his thing. That guy just made the video.
Best manager in the world. Rangnick is the best manager in the world. Bar none.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Yo, the man said Tottenham are sons of bitches. Anyways, ending off the video, Wolves, Norwich. Everyone here going with the Wolves win, or anyone going with Norwich?
No, I went 0-0.
0-0 for Neeks. Mojo went 2-1 Wolves. Alan, would you go with?
2-0 Wolves. Norwich comeback stops there for me.
Patrick went with a 2-1 Norwich win. He really is going differential this week. Everything's different.
That's why he's last.
And then I went with 2-1 Wolves. I originally went with 1-0 Norwich, but I changed it now to 2-1 Wolves, and I'm staying with that. Anyway,
you sure?
Guys, yes. Anyways, guys, that's it for the day. You guys have yourself a wonderful day. Fish emoji. Eat some of this, Iga. Okay.
Yeah, because you're a flip flop.
Yeah.
Magic up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magic up.
Okay. He'll play chess. Multiple predictions. 4D
chess. Playing
okay.
4D chess. The guy playing
Okay,
4D chess. Multiple predictions.
No need to squeeze. We got Fish. These guys are going in today. These guys are going in.
The guy golden.
Yo, man said Tottenham sons of bitches. Yo, I gotta clip that up. Make sure eat some fish every day. Yeah. Okay, I'm so confused.
Yes,
it's because you're flip flopping.
Hearing
Harvard Klopp and birth Tuchel. Yeah.
Well, technically, Arrigo Sacchi fathered Klopp, but
No, Saki father and
Golden.
Saki father
Anyways,
and
guys,
Rangnick.
I gotta wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching. Big up to everybody who's come through. Hilarious. Big up to my guy.
If you wanna continue, just move this table. I will leave you.
Oh, okay.
I will go. You can stay.
Yeah, but we're done anyways. Thank you.
Okay.
But yo, you're hilarious. You called Tottenham.
No, he's not.
Bitches. You want to say it one more time?
No.
Yeah. Fuck you, Tottenham. Son of a bitch. Which team you support by?
I support Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Yeah. What do you think about Manchester United?
Fuck you too, Manchester United. There is son of bitch Ronaldo too. I'm Messi guy. I'm Messi fan.
God, we need this guy hosting instead of a gal.
Okay, I love this guy. Anyway, have yourself a wonderful day. Have yourselves a wonderful day, guys. We're out of here. Peace out.
We have Mesut Ozil from Arsenal.
Hoping the guys will get demonetized.
Yeah.
There you go. Anyways, peace.